Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting edition of The World According to Jason. Today, I'm back at one of my favorite places on earth, Mitsuwa Marketplace, and we're gonna be testing out some really delicious looking food. So for today's video, I got a couple of different things. I got some sushi, a Katsu sandwich, and I got some tempura on a bed of rice from one of the food vendors inside just before you actually go into the supermarket. It's kind of in the food court area. And I also got a couple of drinks that I wanted to share with you. So before we jump into the video, if this is the kind of video you like, please remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so that way as soon as I post new videos, you're gonna be the first to know about it. So kicking off today's video, we're gonna start with a tempura because it's nice and deliciously hot, and the smell in this car is insane. So I went with the Idomai tendon, and they actually have two different versions of all of the meals. There's the regular version, and then there's what they call a plate version. And when I asked what the difference was, the lady said the difference is everything is separated. So the rice is separated, the tempura is separated, the little dipping sauce they give you is separated. And then it's $1 extra for the plated version. I think that the plated version might come with miso soup, but the one that I got, they put the sauce on top of everything. So the combo that I got has some shrimp, an egg, a soft-boiled egg, pumpkin, eel, and I'm having a really hard time like focusing right now, so I just need to just eat this and get on with it. Oh, this smells so good. Nice covering of sauce on here, so let's test out. Oh, it looks like there's a pepper in here. We're gonna test out the pepper first. Ooh, it has a nice heat to it. Not super spicy. It's less intense than a jalapeno, but it's more spicy than like a green pepper. It's really, really good. All right, let's try this shrimp. So two massive, massive shrimp. Wow, you can tell it's super fresh. Like, I mean, obviously that's just came out the fryer, but the ingredients themselves are super fresh. It doesn't have that really like, if you've ever had shrimp that's not very fresh, it has a very like fishy kind of a taste and it's not very good. This is just a very clean, delicious, shrimpy taste. Very, very, very good. I am itching to try this eel. I mean, this is massive. Look at how huge this is. Massive piece of eel. All right, let's just dig straight in. I love tempura. It's so it's light and crispy and flaky. This is really, really good. And the eel, super fresh, super tender. Oh, it's so good. Oh, and it looks like they give you a piece of tempura seaweed as well. Let's see how that is. That is delicious. That is really good. The combination of the seaweed, the tempura batter, and that really kind of tangy, delicious sauce is really, really good. This is worth the $15. This is so good. This is amazing. The last thing I haven't tried yet is the egg, and it looks super runny. Oh, wow. Look at that golden, gooey goodness. Woo! Oh. Ho, ho! Oh, this is gonna be amazing. Wow. All right, I gotta dig in. Let's try some delicious eggy rice goodness. That is creamy. So on a scale of 1 to 10, obviously this is gonna get a 10. This is really good. If you like tempura and you like it on a bed of rice, this place is really good. You cannot go wrong with it. Definitely stop in and pick some up on your way out. Right now, because of the pandemic, the food court's actually closed. They have a few tables open, but they were all taken. So I just got it to go and brought it out to the car, but definitely get some. Before I go and polish the rest of this off and then move on to the next item, I want to take a quick drink break. So for the first drink I have today is called Kuro, and it's by Suntory. And this is something that I found the first time I went to Japan. And I really like oolong tea. It tastes good. It's healthy. There's no sugar in it or anything. And I haven't found this in the U.S. outside of Mitsuwa Supermarket. I was looking for it everywhere. I even went online and I couldn't find any places where I could get it. So I'm gonna take a nice sip of this refreshing beverage. Oh, that is clean. That is really good. Okay, so if you can't tell, I really, really like this tea. I'm gonna give this an 8.5 out of 10. Okay, well, I'm gonna polish the rest of this off and I'll be right back. And we're back. All right, so that was really delicious. Now we're moving on to course number 2. And as I mentioned, I got some sushi, well, hand roll sushi. Today I ended up picking up a salmon and avocado roll, and it was $7.99, and that includes 8 pieces. And you also get a little soy sauce packet, wasabi, and ginger. Be careful here. Let's taste it out. That is really, really good. So if you saw the first video where I went to Mitsuwa and you saw how I loved the salmon nigiri, this is just as fresh, just as delicious. And then you have the creamy avocado, which really is a nice complement to the fish, wrapped in a delicious bed of rice and seaweed. And then on top you have some fish eggs. Highly recommended. I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10 as well. Super solid choice. If you're in the mood for sushi and you don't like nigiri, or you want a mixture of nigiri and hand rolls, this is a very, very excellent choice. Okay, now we're gonna take drink break number 2. This one's also from Suntory. One of my favorite teas, actually probably my favorite tea, is unsweetened, just like regular plain jasmine tea. Jasmine tea is so delicious. It has like this kind of sweet, this naturally sweet taste, where for me, I don't feel like you need sugar at all. It's just super, super delicious. This was a little bit cheaper than the Kuro tea. It was $2.69 for 525 milliliters. So yeah, it's not a bad deal. This is actually pretty good. Let's test it out, see how it is. I love jasmine tea. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. It's got like this floral, but in a good way, taste. And it just kind of like lingers on the palate for a while, and it's so refreshing. This, out of 10, I'm gonna give it 10. 10 out of 10. I mean, you can't go wrong with jasmine tea. It's perfect, it's beautiful, it's amazing. All right, let me quickly polish off the rest of the sushi, and then we're gonna wrap things up with the last thing I have today. All right, folks, we're on to the finale now. This is the one I've been saving for the end because I'm super, super excited about it. So just before you get to the checkout stand, there's a little bakery kind of in the corner by the sushi and the other kind of like ready to eat foods that you see kind of in the back of the store. And they have curry pan, which I didn't get today because I already got a lot. So maybe next time we'll try that. And then they have a curry tonkatsu sandwich. So Japan is legendary for their sandwiches. They have some of the best sandwiches you'll find in the entire world. And a pork tonkatsu sandwich, it's gonna have a pork cutlet that's breaded and deep fried. And then usually there's like a tonkatsu sauce. This one, it said it had curry, so I don't know if it's curry and tonkatsu sauce, but it looks just absolutely stunning. It looks super high quality. It looks very tasty. It smells of curry, which is amazing. And it looks like there might be, yeah, I think it's like Japanese mayonnaise and cabbage on the sandwich as well. This is the curry tonkatsu sandwich going in. I have died and gone to heaven. How is this not like on every store shelf in the world? This is delicious. Somehow it's still crunchy, even though I don't know, it's probably been in this sandwich with the curry sauce and the mayonnaise and the bread, soaking everything up for probably a couple of hours. It's still crunchy. It's not hot because, you know, it's just been sitting there. So I think you can heat it up if you want, but that's not bad. The pork is really good. The batter is crunchy. The curry is so creamy, so delicious. It's that beautiful Japanese curry flavor. You have the crunch of the cabbage. The mayonnaise is nice and creamy. It just, everything blends together super, super nicely. The quality of the bread, it's also really good. Very soft, very pillowy. I still prefer the bread in Japan though. It's like literally the best bread I've ever had in my life. Well, bread in France I've had comes pretty close too, but this is really, really good. This is a solid, delicious sandwich. This is perfect. This is a great way to finish the meal, ending on a super high note. Out of 10, this is also gonna get a 10. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give it a 25 out of 10. This is amazing. This is so good. I just found my new favorite thing here. All right, well, that's gonna bring us to the end of the video. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it. If you wanna come here and check this place out for yourself, I'll put a link in the description below on where you can find this place. Also, I have had some questions about where I got this tray that is attached to my steering wheel for these videos. And long story short, I got it off of Amazon. I'll also put a link for that below. This isn't sponsored or anything. I just got some questions about where people can get it for themselves. And so now you know. I hope all of you have an opportunity to come here one day and try all of this stuff out for yourself. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you are also subscribed and hit that bell notification so as soon as new videos go up, you're going to be the first to know about it. Thank you so much for sticking to the end, and until next time, stay curious.